Hello? We doing any rimworld today? I don't know. Depends on whether or not I want to stream late, because I have to take I have to take a shower after stream because I took a shower, I did my hair, I had a hair disaster, which I then tried to fix with a product I haven't used before, and it made everything so much worse. And there's no way I'm sleeping on that mess. So I have to take another shower. It is a true disaster. I have shoved it into it like a ponytail and pinned everything into place, and I'm just like, just don't think about it. Don't think about it till tonight. Don't think about it. No, I was trying to use a new brush, and if you're going to brush curly hair, you have to do it when it's soaking wet, and I got delayed with something and didn't think about it, and then tried to brush my hair, and my hair just went like, you know, like Hermione Granger in the first Harry Potter movie? And I was like, oh no, well maybe I can use some frizz taming spray. That was worse. It was a terrible idea. Yeah, I should have just like, I don't know, re-wet my hair after I was done with my skincare routine, but I didn't think about it. Dumb. Yeah, no, I wanted to come and say hi to you guys. It's obviously gonna be like a little bit of a shorter stream because we're like 3 hours late. Um, sorry, I should have been here like at least half an hour ago, but there were tech delays. Like there often are. I was being very optimistic, I think. Ideally, I don't typically brush my curly hair unless it is full of conditioner in the shower. So like while I still have it all in my hair. This was like a new routine attempt, and it's a learning process. You're coming tomorrow for a visit? I will see you there. Unless you mean to my house, in which case please don't. Oh my goodness. Alright, what we got here? Warlock Prime, thank you for the 23 months. Thawartha, thank you so much for, oh my, no, the thing just scrolled. Thank you for the 6 months at tier 3. Sambrian, thank you for the 28 months at tier 2. Valentinius, thank you for the 3 years. Medmo, thank you for the 8 months. Legend Dragon, thank you so much for the 4 months. A man named Joel, thank you for the 10 months. Nix, thank you for the 40 months. John the Bug, thank you for the 5 months. Regalicious, thank you for the 3 months. Arjuna, thank you for gifting 7 subs. Sunlight on the Morning Tide, thank you for the 13 months. Sad Panda, thank you for the 14 months at tier 3. Thank you, thank you. 0 Element, thank you for the 52 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Aren't they just the best? I put them on and I was like, hee hee hee, hee 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 hee. Webra, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Superman, I haven't yet. I haven't had a chance. I need to see Superman, I need to see Fantastic Four, and I need to see Naked Gun. I need to see all of them. Is there a ferret in Fellowship? Is it at the beginning in the Shire? Noto, thank you for the 100 bits, and Hank Drew, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Holy, thank you, thank you. Rinboo, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a convention. It was really nice. Everyone was very sweet. The guy at the Prancing Pony has one? That's what I thought. I like it. Ferrets are often used to symbolize, oh, look at this, like, you know, quaint country village. There's also a ferret in Starship Troopers. Potatoes! Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you very much. There's a ferret in, what's the movie with, is it Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston? About, like, where he's like a risk assessment person or an insurance. Is it Steve Carell? I don't remember if it's him, but he's like an insurance person, or he assesses risk, and he's like assessing the risk of like dating her or something. And she has a pet ferret that's blind. No, Harry Met Sally is a different movie. You think that's knowing? Fuck you. I'm gonna go Google it. Hold on. Aniston movie. Oh, it's Ben Stiller, not Steve Carell. It's called Along Came Polly. Along Came Polly has ferret in it. The ferret is blind and keeps running into stuff, and they keep fucking dubbing like chipmunk noises over the ferret. Techie old man, thank you for the entire year. Thank you, thank you. Like the filmmakers couldn't imagine the idea that you could possibly like not, or you know, you could have a small creature that doesn't make that kind of noise. So every time the fucking ferret shows up, it makes like squirrel slash chipmunk noises. It's like it's like that's not a ferret. It's really irritating. To stop at that. Sky Shadow, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, it also has like one of the best lines ever, which is Ruben, you want to scuba? JP, thank you for the 39 months. Thank you, thank you. No worries. Enjoy your sleep. Sorry, we're starting very late today. I just wanted to chat for a little bit. I don't even know, like, I don't. Is it worth me even playing games? You're gonna be here for a couple hours. I mean, I could because I like to play. I'd probably, if I played RimWorld, just go really late. But yeah, I wanted to say hi to you guys because I can't stream tomorrow. And then, like, even though we were running late with a meet and greet, I was like, if I don't stream tomorrow and I don't stream today, I'm gonna like start getting withdrawal or something. Deeply deranged, thank you for the 11 months, and Duncheck, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Surprise 12-hour rimming stream. I don't have to wash my hair before bed if I never go to bed. Albin Kun, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah, no, still no cream at the bubble tea place. They did confirm that it's not permanent. They're just having like supply issues, but it's probably gonna be a few more days. So I guess I will just curl up and die. That's fine. Spooky Echo, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you very much. Could I add cream at home? It's like a special kind of like, I don't know. It's like a slightly cheesy, slightly salty cream. I would know how to make it. You're not allowed to call it special cream. Yeah, it's like salted cheese cream. I don't know. I can't describe it. Salted cheese cream limes. I don't know what you want from me, dude. That literally describes it. It's literally like a cheese foam salted cream thing. What do you want from me? Do you want me to just add brackets every time I say it? Definitely not cum, close brackets. Like, yeah, open brackets, non-sexually, close brackets. That just sounds more suspicious. Then I continue the way that I am, and I will blame any rudeness on you guys because you cannot get your minds out of the gutter long enough to enjoy salty cream. Yeah, try it. It's very tasty. Hey, Doctor, thank you so much for the year. Thank you for hanging out. Ow. Do the moonwalk. Can you imagine if I was like, hey, Celia, can I have a moonwalk toggle? She'd probably drop me as a client. Oh yeah, I finally had a phone call from the doctor, and I feel better about everything because he did look at the X-ray. All of the tests were like fine, so he was like, everything's good, but your arm is in a bad way, and we don't know why. Because specifically the kind of degeneration that it is wear and tear degeneration, but I haven't worn or torn it, so we don't know why. So he was like, I think you should follow up with a physio, see where that goes. Because they don't think it's worth doing shoulder surgery yet because it's not agonizing. But yeah, we don't know why it do be the way that it is. Game too hard? You don't game with your shoulders. Ronos, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. It's not even my mouse arm, so you couldn't even, like, one, you don't overhead movements when you're gaming unless, like, if you do, can you explain to me what the fuck you're doing? But yeah, it's my keyboard hand. So I'm not even, like, moving that arm. Miss, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Da, 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 da. I can type very fast, yeah. But, you know, it's specifically, like, he thinks that the actual, like, when I had those really painful episodes, he was saying that there were actually calcium deposits in, like, I can't remember what it was called. It's calcific something tendinitis, I think, which is basically, like, for 2 weeks, you're gonna be in agony. But that's separate to the degeneration. We don't know why that's a thing. But it does explain the agony and why it hasn't come back yet. Man, this playlist is even more boomer than usual. I love it. Grenadier, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Bones, Professor Mo. There is the X-ray showed degeneration of the joint, and joint space narrowing. Severe degeneration of the joint. Indeed, Broken Bag is like, I will not be able to do some of the coolest disco moves. But yeah, no, I have made my peace with the doctor because he was sincerely very sorry he couldn't help further. But at least he ruled out a bunch of stuff in terms of autoimmune conditions and things like that. Or rheumatology conditions. But still don't know why it do the thing that it did. It's okay. Surely the age of cyberpunk is coming soon and I will be able to get some sick chrome to replace my shoulder. That would be good, techie old man. I'll look into it. See you later, Laimu Left Cheek Appreciator! I had dinner, but now I'm hungry again. Why is life such a struggle? I even had vegetables in my dinner before Shiba yells at me. I had broccoli. I have broccoli, a chicken, and rice in a soy and honey sauce, I think. It was very yummy, yes. Yeah, Arachne, it's really funny because for a bit you're like, is that like an even weirder color grading choice? And it's like, oh no, that mountain is actually orange. But yeah, everyone in the fucking pilot is orange. It's like all orange and gray. Very weird looking. Duke, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Why am I so late? I was doing a meet and greet. I came running back all the way from Canada today. Took the quickest plane I could. Did you not see? I like waved at you when I went by, although actually that's the wrong direction, but pretend that I did. Thank you for the 500 bits. I never played StarCraft 2, unfortunately. It was not one of the ones that I got into. Like, oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you and welcome. Who do you think you are? What RTSs have I played? Age of Empires. I like Age of Empire. Age of Empire, very good. I like it when the unit goes, oh, me, me, me. Me, me, me. What is that noise? Weird. Hi, Countess, thank you. Here's an all, thank you for the 300 bits. Oh, sorry, I said I don't play StarCraft, or never played StarCraft, but I liked Age of Empires. I like it when the units say things in languages I don't understand. I also liked Populous because she would just go, ka, 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 whenever I directed her around, which was funny. Grace, thank you for the 1,050 bits. Thank you very, very much. How did I like Montreal? It was very good, but I didn't see it for very long because I like, you know, dropped straight from the plane into the convention hall and then I bungeed like, or I trampolined back into the plane and they like caught me to take me back, which is how I got back to stream in time. Yeah, sometimes she says Taka, which is usually when she's like fireballing things. I liked Dungeon Keeper. That's not really RTS, but I like him when they're like, your minions are winning the battle. Your minions are falling in battle. It is payday. Oh, sorry, I'm very sleepy. The indie showcase? I think I did. Blurry Phoenix, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, welcome. Did anyone propose to me during the meet and greet? No, but Solid Snake showed up in a Minto box. I like that a lot. That made me happy. Joseph, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. You heard from Min, she met Vinny at the Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake event, and she talked about how much she likes you to him. I love Mint. I love Mint so much. She's so sweet. I also like any instance of Vinny having to interact with like tiny anime women. It's always really funny. It's like, I don't know, it's like, you know, those really old school like cartoon collaborations, like, you know, Johnny Bravo in Scooby-Doo or something. I don't know why it gives me those vibes where it's just like really weird. Fuck Samurai, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Limes, you know they're not anime women IRL? Wait, the others aren't? I definitely am. Just me? Whoa. Wait, is that an ELO song that's not Mr. Blue Sky? I don't know how to deal with that. Here's an old, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. Where are my curls? I told you, I fucked up my hair so bad, I just put them in like double ponytails. Don't worry about it. It's actually like one of the thing that I put in to try and like defrizz my hair was like an oil. And I really know I shouldn't have done that because I know that my fucking hair doesn't like oil, or my scalp doesn't. And now I'm like, itchy, no. I gotta wash that shit out. Ooh, I hope you have a wonderful camping trip though, Low Jaguar. Urzel, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. I consider shaving my hair off sometimes. I was actually thinking about growing it back out again. Because right now I've got it like, it's kind of like, I don't know. Kind of just below my jawline. No, a little bit further and just below my jawline. And I try and grow it out, right? And it reaches to, I would say, kind of like the top of my spine. And then it slows down so much that I just get horribly demotivated and eventually just chop it back short again. Yeah, I want to have like really, really super long hair, like as long as these things are. But I have not been able to grow it that long since I was a kid. I don't know if it's just like that whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, no, you can never grow your hair after a certain point. Like it's like predetermined, or if it's literally just that like I get impatient. But I take care of it, cut off all the splits and everything. It just kind of hovers around the same length. Soul Dev, thank you for the 58 months. Thank you very, very much. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, my hair grows really slow. And I also get annoyed with it because when it gets really, really long, like, I lose a bunch of volume, and I hate the idea of just having a super flat, like, top of my head. I like having, like, big hair. Da 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 da. I feel like layers would probably help, but I mean, I have to get my hair redone every 6 weeks or so. And when I do just my standard color, it takes about 3 hours to do. If I'm refreshing the blonde parts, because I have like copper hair, and then like there are kind of like blonde tinted copper strands that kind of like make it look a bit sun-kissed. If I'm redoing those, it's closer to a 5 to 6 hour appointment. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, da, ba. Rex, thank you for gifting 3 months to Jamoy. Thank you very, very much. Oh no, I absolutely fall asleep during my stylist appointments because it's like and it's an individual thing. Like I just go and visit her, and it's just us in like in the salon. And when my hair is cooking, I will I will just sleep. Yeah, cooking as in like, the dye is dyeing my hair. Yeah, I can't bleach my hair, or sorry, the dye that we have to use because I have curly hair is like this really gentle stuff. Like, if you use like box dye on curly hair, you are going to end up like actually obliterating the curl. Like, not to put my dear friend in the spotlight, but you remember when Mike dyed his hair green? And like it stopped being curly and just ended up being like this massive flat hair on the top of his head? That's because the dye nuked his curls. You don't put normal dye on curls, it's a really bad idea. Yeah, it ended up like blue, like straight blue hair. Yeah, don't if you can avoid it, you really don't want to do that. I have to use this like special, it's like ammonia-free dye. And it's really nice. It works really well, but yeah, it's tedious. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Fake ginger, wow. What do you want, dude? You don't want people to find your hair color pretty and want to emulate it? Is that what you want? Do you want me to be like sitting here going like, wow, copper hair is gross, dude? Is that what you want? I'll go back to being a brunette. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Do I have any tips for combating gray hairs? Not to suggest you have gray hairs. I actually don't know if I have any gray hairs because I've been dyeing my hair since 2016. I have no idea. You know what'll happen? In like 10 years' time, I'll get bored of dyeing my hair and it'll come through fucking white and jump scare me. There's an all. Thank you for the 500 bits. I I don't think I can. I don't think I can type up a one-page document about the VTuber Avengers. Thank you so much for the support, though. Wait, back to brunette. I thought you were brunette. I am a brunette naturally, but I've been copper since 2017-ish. Yeah, my mother was funny because she has like, she says very dark brown hair, but my baby self would have always described her as having black hair. I think she had black hair and she's in denial. And she would dye her hair like a, or so like when she started getting gray hair, it was very noticeable because the rest of her hair was black. So she would dye the strands that came through black. But it just like became such a pain in the ass as she got more and more white hairs. So she decided, okay, whatever. Now that the majority of my hair is white/gray, I'm going to dye it like a blondish so that it can like blend better. And then all that she could see it then was all the black hair that still hadn't gone gray. So she just had exactly the same problem, but inverted. Oh, there's an all. Thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. I see. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, my hair was fun. My hair, I started like with like I was born with like a black bowl cut. Where and my mother used to like pineapple it on the top of my head. Like I was the most Chinese looking baby. I don't know what happened to me because I don't really look like it now. And then like after a few years my hair went blonde and then it went like settled in between and became like a brunette. Silent Crucifixion, thank you for the 42 months. Thank you, thank you. You grew out of being Chinese? Well, I think having curly red hair probably doesn't help. I'm only like a quarter. My mother's half. So, yeah, it was like kind of ambiguous anyway, and then I went curly red hair and everyone was just like, nah. Beelzebub, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like, I have a photo of my grandfather somewhere. I love my grandfather. There's like this amazing black and white picture of him. Oh, actually, this one isn't even black and white. This one's lovely. You want to see my granddad? I love my granddad. He's the coolest guy. Sorry for the emoji. This is from my mother's Facebook page. This is my grandpa. He's great. That's my grandpa. He was very cool, dude. Very sophisticated. Ever thought about going rainbow hair? No, it's such a pain in the ass even to just be like red. It sounds so annoying. Yeah, it's always like you know sometimes when you see on like a stylist's page and they unveil this absolutely beautiful gradiented rainbow or like I don't know, like almost iridescent hairstyle. And it's like, wow, okay, so it's gonna look like that for the day of getting it cut. and then it will never look like that ever again. Like, I think it looks amazing, but, like, the amount of upkeep and effort it would take for just the average day is like, no, I'm good. Ever Hedgehog, thank you for the 75 months. Thank you, thank you. I had long hair up until fairly recently. I chopped it all off, I think like 3 months ago? No, about half a year ago now. But obviously, I have chopped it all off, and now I am like, you know what? I'm gonna grow it out again. I miss being able to, like, the idea when I'm looking up, like, when I get bored of my hair, and I'm like, what hairstyles can I do? And your options when your hair is like the length that mine is, you don't have any options. It's too short to braid. Like, Lime with a cunty bob when. Hi, Yuzu! Oh, I love Yuzu. Let me give her a shout out. I got close, honestly. I have an asymmetrical kind of long bob right now. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna grow it out because I want to be able to just like clip it up and stuff and braid it if I want to. But like the length that I had it at last year at Anime Expo when I started getting really annoyed at it, that's kind of like as long as it gets. I would have to like put in a conscious effort to really actually get it any longer. Probably take like hair supplements or something to just be like, grow, damn you! You like my hair when Islamic? Oh, thank you! Yeah, I liked it. I will probably go back to it because like I'm kind of bored of short again. I get bored really quickly. It was pretty. I will grow it back for you then. Yeah, no, I want to have the options again because it's like, why not try braids too short? Why not put it up in a ponytail too short? It all falls out. I'm gonna grow it back again. Delta, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Yuzu, I will literally go, God, I'm bored of long hair, and I'll cut it short, and then about like 2 weeks, or no, 2 months later, I'm like, what if I went long again though? And then I'll try and go long, and I'll have long hair for like a year, and then I'll be like, but what if I cut it off though? There's an all, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you very, very much. What would my fantasy isekai self look like? I mean, I'm pretty sure it would just look like Laimu. I don't know what powers. Super healing, so my shoulder isn't terrible anymore. Super ferret powers. The power to, like, what, scrabble around frantically? Coco Chloe, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, me too. I wish you best of luck. Fitting into small places? Yes. Ooh, what about the power to, like, do any mischief or crime, and then when people are, like, trying to punish me for it, I just look at them, and because I am a small, sweet, grumbling creature, they let me get away with it. Because I'm pretty sure that's, like, the ultimate ferret power. Like, I was actually saying to a friend about how the expectation between ferrets and dogs is so different. Like, my ferrets would be the most shittiest little shitheads, and it would be funny. Like, they would misbehave and be absolute dicks, and it would be the funniest thing ever. Whereas if, like, you know, my dogs are misbehaving, it's just annoying. Dogs don't have ferret powers. The damage a ferret can do is minimal, I guess. Said by a true not ferret owner. Ferrets can be incredibly fucking destructive. There's a term called ferret proofing, which all ferret owners will advise you to do because ferrets are absolute dumbasses with no survival instinct. When I moved into this house, I didn't realize, but there was a small gap underneath the cupboards where there was like no paneling because it was like a tiny little gap and you can't see it unless you're literally lying on the floor. My ferrets found that gap and they ended up behind all of the plumbing and fridges. And the fridge, sorry. So, I had to pull all of the front paneling off of the cupboards and try and lure them out with oil. Like, please, I don't want to have to uninstall cupboards to come and find you. Like, I had visions of having to, like, unscrew the cupboard stuff from the fridge and move the whole fucking fridge out to get Nero back one time. So I ended up, like, blocking it off. And then my dad came over with just, like, a plank of wood and a hammer. And that's still underneath there now. Like, you can't see it normally, but I have, like, visions of trying to, like, sell this house on and just being like, please ignore the wooden block in the corner. They like fish oil, ferritone, that kind of stuff. Oh no, Max. Yeah, honestly, like, ferrets, it's like, it is fun, but there's also, like, really depressing stories. Like, once or twice I've seen, like, my ferret snuck into my laundry and that you can guess how that ended. Or, like, my ferret was hiding under the rug and my dad didn't realize, kind of thing. It's like, it is mostly fun in games, but like, they are such mischievous creatures and they are very, very good at getting into things they shouldn't. So you have to be very, very careful with ferrets. Also, they don't understand the concept of, like, a door they can't get past. And I need to replace the carpet in the room that they used to use because whenever that door was closed and they couldn't leave, like if I was cleaning out their litter boxes and I wanted to keep an eye on them in that room, Pikmin would try and dig his way to freedom through the carpet. It's so fucked up. It's like just matted string, like murdered carpet. He was, like, really, really frantic about it, too. He was like, I can go! I can do it! I think the problem was, right? Oh, Mountain Man Ryan, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you, thank you. That particular door, or most doors, if they lay on their sides and hit the door, it would cause the door to rattle. And in their stupid, tiny ferret brains, they were like, oh, that means I can move the door, which means it will give. Like, there's give. I can dig my way through here. Even they didn't seem to realize that it was just, like, rattling in the frame. So they would just think that, that meant that the door could be moved. And they would just fixate on trying to dig their way and smack their way to freedom. 98, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Da, da, da. Samurai Cav, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very, very much. Da, 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 da. Oro Sambre, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you, thank you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, there's, like, a really old video somewhere of Pikmin, and, like, we used a plastic barrier to make it so that he couldn't slip through the barrier at the top of the stairs in the London apartment, and it would move when he hit it, so he would just walk over there, stand up on his back legs, and beat the ever-loving shit out of this barrier for, like, 5 minutes at a time. And like, a big plastic sheet, when you wobble it, and it makes that weird, like, boom, boom, boom noise? That was the noise. That was the noise the entire time. It was so fucking loud. He's like, I'm gonna escape, man! Yeah, no, they were all dumb. I think Pikmin was probably the most destructive. Atreus figured out how to open cupboards, and it was really funny because like they all had child locks on them except for one which we allowed him to get into because it made him happy. But because he was the only one who could actually open cupboards, he would open the cupboard and then Nero would follow him in, and then Atreus would leave the cupboard and Nero couldn't figure out how to get out by himself. So if ever Nero was conspicuously missing, I had to go check the cupboard. Because Atreus probably trapped him in there. Millennium Reaper, thank you for the 7 months. And Colside, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you, thank you. And Viper Shock, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you very much. Baby. Yeah, no, Atreus was probably like it's weird because you would say that Atreus is smart, but then he would do something really stupid. Nero was definitely the most dumb. There was like not a single thought in his big dumb brain. And it always was terrifying because if he was on something, like on a couch or a box or anything, and you were even close in proximity, you didn't even have to be looking at him. Like, he would jump towards you because he would think that you would catch him. Because he associated humans with being caught in midair, which is fun, but he hadn't quite yet figured out that your hands need to be involved. So sometimes he would just throw himself into the void and, like, smack into your legs and plummet. It's like, why did you do that? It was cute though. Like when you saw what he would do is on the arm of the couch specifically, he would like gather all his feet below him and then like rock back and forward like mother, I'm getting ready to leap. You better be ready to catch me. And you would have to basically like fling down everything you were doing and just throw your arms out to catch this fucking suicidal ferret. It's like Nero, no. Painkiller, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you. And Evil Crash, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very, very much. Weirdly enough, Pikmin liked to leap. And so did Atreus. Well, less Atreus once he got, like, his thyroid problem. But Pikmin would leap, but he would not leap into your arms. For whatever reason. He didn't really ever understand the whole, like, specifically leaping thing onto me. Yeah. Nero would just be like, Mother, we're doing a trust exercise! And I'd be like, what? Halfway across the kitchen at this point, like, no! Sprint towards the ferret. Like, for the trust exercise to be successful, I need to be there. Oh yeah, no, they climb me. Like, if they were really hyper, they would absolutely, like, just start, you know, like a squirrel climbing a tree, but with, like, absolutely no dexterity? They would do that to your legs. Rendos, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. But what you could do instead is you reach down and you, like, you would lie your palm flat and your arm out, and they would just, like, drape themselves along the entire length of your arm, so their legs on either side of your arm, and then just be like, I am ready to be lifted. Nero would also, like, lean you back. Like, if you were on the couch with him, and you, like, gave him scritchies behind his ears or whatever, or anywhere, he would catch your hand and then groom you. Like, in the same way you would another ferret, like, you know, lick, lick, and then do, like, the little nips to kind of, like, clean your fur. No, Nero was named after Nero from Devil May Cry. Atreus was named for God of War, Pikmin was named for Pikmin, Sky was named for Skyward Sword, and Kobu was named for the Lion King. Why does he say naked? Makes me... It's like a 14-year-old talking about nudity or something. Naked. Yeah, my ferrets, I love them. They're all incredibly funny. And actually, that's one of the things that I'm afraid of. Like, I do want ferrets in the future, but what if... And I know it's irrational because I will love them exactly for who they are, but especially the final trio when we had Nero, Atreus, and Pikmin together. They were so perfect with perfectly complementary personalities and no major things that were annoying. They were all really good at the litter box. They all snuggled together. They were very funny. They were like just a trio of morons. Did we listen to this one already? I don't think we did. Yeah, I think so, Shiba. Like, I think another part of it. There's an all. Thank you for the 300 bits. Yeah. Another part of it is like, I love Leon and Wesker to pieces, but like getting Leon has been very stressful because of how he deals with Wesker. And that has instilled like a permanent fear in me that, if ever I add more ferrets or pets in the future, that it will cause like, a huge issue that will then like change my life entirely and just be really difficult to deal with. Q-Tips, and thank you for the 31 months. And Fruity, thank you for the 16 months. With ferrets especially, they're usually okay if you get them as babies, but sometimes some ferrets just don't get along. Like, I remember when I was thinking about getting like a friend for Pikmin because he was so lonely. Like, a lot of the rescues were like, when you try and integrate 2 adult ferrets, it just doesn't work. Like, it often can, but, I didn't want to put him through more stress than he needed to be in. Yeah, your cats are similar. SK, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you very, very much. You can't decide if you should actually cook dinner or have a pizza. It depends. How bad will you feel? Like, will you feel guilty after you have a pizza? Because if so, I think you should cook dinner. I always feel like for me, if I feel like I've had takeout too many days in a week, I'll get like stressed. Does bubble tea count as takeout? No, bubble tea is not food and has no calories. Smile. That's the other thing. Like the crown green tea that I had was like the least calorific thing on the menu. So now I have to be worried about like the more calories because I'm having unhealthier bubble teas. Hi, Winky. Welcome. Thank you so much. It had cream and it was still full of fewer calories. Yeah, because the only thing that was less was like just the plain fruit teas. Milk tea has more calories than because it's like that's a lot of milk compared to the cream that was just like a little like bit on the top. Like all of the calories in that crown green tea was the cream. Yeah, I think it was like 120 calories or something like that, and presumably all 120 were the cream calories. Can you describe the cream again? No, because chat gets upset. They get very excitable when I talk about it. Cream and green tea as well? No, it's not. Hold on. Honeysuckle, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. You ever get annoyed when you like look up kind of like you're looking for like green tea and what it sends you is like I think half of these images are AI because they are bright fucking green. They look like color corrected matcha. Green tea isn't bright green. Balrog, thank you for gifting us up to Professor Mo. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these are matcha. Why was I looking up green tea? I was trying to find, like, you know, green tea with a cream crown for you guys to show off, but it's all fucking matcha. Or probably not even that, it's just not even real food. Yeah, honestly, it's awful. The one thing that the thing that I've noticed keeps happening is in like spaces where people are talking about curly hair and the care of curly hair and stuff. There's like this huge rise in like people who will post, why does my hair not look like this? Or how can I get hair that looks like this? And they are posting like AI women with curly hair. It's actually very difficult to find fucking like pictures of women with curly hair that aren't just the same fucking woman AI generated over and over again with impossible hair. Asterkind, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you. My stylist actually says that like people have started bringing her AI pictures as inspiration, and she's like, that is physically impossible. Ba, 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 da. Ba, da, da. Da, 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 da. It's actually really weird because if you look at enough of them, you will notice that all of these women in these reference photos have incredibly, like, all of their core features look the same. Like, they have the same smile and the same nose and the same eyebrows. It's really weird. Ba, 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 ba. That's definitely what I said, Gray. Da, 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 da. Ugh, I need to stretch. Ooh, totally Vulcan. Thank you for the 77 months. Thank you, thank you. Tonight, we'll be finishing Death Stranding 2. Oh yeah, dude. Just had like a... Been chatting since like 6:30, man. Gonna stream for another 6 hours. Easy peasy. Balrog, thank you for gifting us up to Leon Dragon Cat. Thank you very much. Why does this sound like Laimu Quest, like down tempo? Chat, did you like my cute bunny shorts? They're so cute. I think I'm starting to like doubt my sense of judgment, right? Is like when I was shopping, I was like, yeah, I'll totally get the pajamas, which was like a different set of items. It was like a melon soda pajama set, which was really cute. But then I was like, I can get those shorts as well to complete the collection, but I don't know if I'll like it because they're like kind of fluffy and I'm not usually into that texture on clothing, but whatever. It'll be nice to have the whole set. The set arrives and the shorts are my favorite by a long way. It makes me wonder sometimes how many things that I would be like, no, that's totally not my thing. And if I had given it a chance, I would have fucking loved it. There's an all. Thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. Encore. Okay. Yeah, I do actually know this song, so it's not so bad. Hmm. You got a Switch too? Awesome! I've been enjoying mine a lot. Like, it's really nice for some, like... I was having this problem with the Switch one where there were games that were coming out that were, like, really nice, cozy games that I wanted to, like, curl up with on, like, my armchair or something, but they ran, like, such ass on the Switch that, like, I didn't want to play them on the Switch. Neuro, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you, thank you. So I would feel obliged to get it on the computer so it actually ran off decently, but that meant that I had to, like, you know, play my cozy games sitting straight upwards in an ergonomic position. So I was like, that. But now that the Switch 2 is out, I can play, like, really cozy games and actually curl up with them, which is nice. Yeah, unfortunately, the Steam Deck is too big for my hands and heavy. Not sponsored by Nintendo? Not sponsored by Nintendo. I can have my thoughts and feelings about a console and actually like it. Yeah, the Switch 2 is not necessarily, like, width-wise smaller than the Stream Deck. Or sorry, Steam Deck. The problem with the Steam Deck specifically is the amount of space between the edge of the console and where the joysticks are positioned, or the thumbsticks. Because, like, it wouldn't matter if the console was just big because I could put it in my lap while I'm playing. What it is when I'm holding it, I have to stretch my thumbs to reach the sticks. And that's just in the neutral position. So when it came to pushing them left and right, I'm really having to overly extend my thumbs to actually push those sticks in those directions, which was very uncomfortable. Hi, pal Kevin. Thank you for the 30 months. Thank you, thank you. So the Switch 2, I don't think is necessarily much less wide, but the space between the thumbsticks and the edge of the console is much, much smaller. So I can actually comfortably rest my thumbs on them. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, for sure, Radiated. Like, I've seen people complain that the Switch's sticks are too close to the edge of the console because they have larger hands, so they have the opposite problem, whereas the Steam Deck for them was perfect. So there's actually no way to 100% win. I mean, I think for me, my absolute favorite handheld gaming experiences was probably the DS and the 3DS. Like, that was still small enough to hold in my hands while lying on my back above my head without causing myself arm pain. And if I was on my side, it wasn't so long that the arm that I'm not lying on is unnaturally like pushed to the side. Like I could have my arms in neutral like I was just lying on my side sleeping and hold the DS and it was perfect. Every portable console since then has been too long to do that with. Jancy, thank you for the raid, and Mr. Oranos, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you, and thank you again, my pal Kevin, for the 30 months. Thank you. Dr. Zed, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you. Am I gonna try out Battlefield 6? I've never been a Battlefield player, but I've heard decent things about it, and I saw people running around just using the defib to kill people, which I thought was kind of funny. The 3DS line had awful ergonomics. I found them comfortable to play with. I remember lying in bed for fucking hours playing Phoenix Wright and having absolutely no comfort issues. Yeah, I've never played a Battlefield game, but I've heard good things about this one so far from people who like the series. I think I remember seeing them getting that like free good advertising by saying that they weren't going to do, they were like, not every game needs to be Fortnite. We're not going to do immersion breaking skins. We don't need like, I don't know, Nicki Minaj in Battlefield or whatever. We'll see if they actually hold to that, but like I saw that that's what they announced before the game came out or something. I mean, you can have monetization. They weren't saying it wasn't going to have monetization. They were saying it wasn't going to be immersion breaking in the sense that Sabrina Carpenter is not going to come dancing around the corner, supposedly. What if it wasn't immersion breaking? I mean, if you managed to headcanon why Sabrina Carpenter was like, you know, in Battlefield, then more power to you. Yeah, I don't want Sabrina Carpenter, I want Sabrina the Teenage Witch! Da, 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 da. You know, it took until this moment in time that I realized that this was Paul Simon, presumably of Simon and Garfunkel fame? Huh. I did not know that. I know the song, I didn't know it was him. Da, 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 da. Which one was the one that could, like... Hold on. I have not Night Breeze, no. I forget which way around it was. Was it the Paul Simon was the one that wrote most stuff, and then Garfunkel had the really angelic voice? I think that, you know, like, Paul Simon can clearly sing because we're listening to him right now, but didn't they both write? I don't remember. I don't think so. Well, yes, but, like, I think one of them was better at it. Oh, well. I hate it whenever I've overused products, my head just starts itching by the end of the day. I'm gonna shower so goddamn hard after stream. Yeah, I'm really sensitive to stuff like that, like, I feel like when I overdo it, all I can smell is the hair product, I'm like, "Bleh." Show your hair who's boss, it's like, "Yeah, how dare you wanna be, like, nourished or whatever. Go back to the absolute minimum." Funky. I see, I see. What does reversed bass lick mean? I'm not very good with music outside of doing la la la. I assume it's whatever that was, but I don't really understand the mechanism behind why it sounded like that. Means you play a bass upside down? Do they hang you from the ceiling to do it? I see, I see. I understand, kind of. They just grab you by the ankles. I see. I saw a video, and I don't know if it was, like, a known song and they just put, like, the video clips to it, but it was, like, a reggae song version of the ending to, uh, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, I don't I don't know. Can you explain it to me? Because I might not I don't understand. Can you explain it to me? Hold on. I'm probably gonna get fucking DMCA'd for this clip. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hey, here we go. Disney's watching. Yep. Here you go. Sorry, sir. Hold on. Okay. I don't understand it, but perhaps you can explain it to me. I thought it was a bop. Good. Good. Anyway, I didn't really understand. There's one here that's called Reggae Wolves Revenge of the Bombo Clat. I don't even know anymore. I actually think it's I don't know. It just seems to be a thing now, and that's oh, it's now half my YouTube suggestions. Okay, that's fine. It's every single video. All right. I guess I know what I'm doing after stream. I need to learn my lesson and stop, like, doing stream YouTube sessions on the same account that I use privately. Because it means that, like, when I'm just trying to fucking exist, my entire, like, recommended feed is just whatever the hell I watched today with you guys. It's so cursed. Da 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 da. Yeah, exactly. I actually have multiple YouTube accounts and multiple Gmail accounts that I'm signed into right there. I just don't switch it before I search. This is entirely a me problem. The solution is right there. Bendito Dorito, thank you so much for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Eepy. Do you think I should try the hairbrush again tonight? Like the bounce curl brush? Should I try it again, but this time not let my hair get really dry before I touch it? I fucked up so bad. Did I have bubble tea? I didn't have the bubble tea that I wanted. They still don't have any cream. We're on day 5, no cream. Instead, I had a matcha latte. Oh god, Robbie Williams, no. Yeah, I had a matcha latte, but I only had part of it because it was really sweet. We got everybody. Time to move your body. The skeleton's coming out. It's just the audio file. You're safe from Robbie Williams' skeleton. Ground control, can you feel any permission to land? Rip Robbie Williams? He's not dead! Are we sure? I'm fairly sure he's not dead. He just became a monkey. Is this from the Robbie Williams movie where all Americans discover that Robbie Williams is super popular everywhere that isn't America? No, this is the actual Robbie Williams hit that they included in the movie because he's been a musician for a very long time. But when I rock the mic right. With the wrong man, it's time to move your body. It's time to move your body. Cyber Thugs, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. Did the movie have any original music in it? Let's have a look. Better Men score. Better Man original motion picture soundtrack. Let's have a look. Feel, that's not original. Rock DJ, not original. I Found Heaven? I'm not familiar with that one. Hold on. I Found Heaven. Robbie Williams. That might be a lesser known one. 1992. There you go. So that's not original. Relight My Fire, not original. She's the One, not original. There's one here called Better Man. That might be for the movie. Angels is definitely not for the movie. She's the One, not for the movie. Come Undone is marked as explicit. Every night. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's alright. Better Man wasn't original for the film. Okay, so the answer is pretty much no. There's no, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. We're ending up on Robbie Williams recently. It's because I played Robbie Williams and now it's like, yo, we love Robbie Williams here. Yeah, I mean, Robbie Williams' career started in... God, 1990, I think? There goes the Flash. Yeah, the man is now 51. Honestly, he looks pretty good for 51 considering, like, you know, like how he's talked about, like, the history with drugs and stuff. He's done okay for himself. Bow, bow. No. No. Sorry. I'm not listening to it again. Why? Um, I feel like the algorithm kind of like only ever plays that one song from ELO. I'm bored of it. I'm starting to feel like my dad when he was like, "Oh yeah, when that song came out, it was on the radio all day, every day, forever, and now I hate it." This song was so weird for me because like it was in Elite Beat Agents and the rhythm on it was so weird. Like the beat map for it, they put it on such like off, I don't know, it was fine, it was in rhythm, but it kind of broke my brain trying to keep up with it. I don't know. It was like the weirdest map by a long way and fucked me up so bad. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. They did dance well to this song, yeah. Da 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 da. But this was absolutely the hardest song for me on like cheerleader mode outside of I think the very last song. Da 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 da. Hi Mary, how are you? It's good to see you. Da, da. The last song is Jumping Jack Flash, yeah. Take it anyway. Yeah, I hope you've been well. It's good to see you. Long time. Da, da. I like doing like a playlist of songs that were in Elite Beat Agents, but like their original versions. So yeah, this level was funny because you were playing like a ninja that was breaking into the building of an enemy business empire, I think, to steal something. And I just remember like depending on how well you did, you either had like a really sick ass car or a shitty car. Nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through. I can't eat in my heels tonight, baby. But yeah, this song haunted me a little bit, and even now when I'm listening to it, my brain can see the beat maps. Like my hand wants to move in rhythm with the beat maps. Like this is like a long slide wheel. Like you go like up and down on like a big long like hold one. Da 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 da. That's called trauma, yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm very well though, Mary. I hope you're doing well as well. I'm a little bit tired. I did my first meet and greet at Otakuthon today, and then tomorrow I've got like a meet and greet and a panel, so I won't be live tomorrow, chat. Don't forget. And then I will be live as normal on Monday. Oh, sorry, on Sunday, and then on Monday I'm doing a bonus stream, which I think will end up being a collab. You're doing one too? I hope it goes wonderfully. The vibes have been amazing. Relicious, thank you for the 83 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta walk my dogs and take a shower, but after that I will sleep, I think. Chad, do you remember like doing the whole song perfectly? And then on this last little fucking bit where he's like da 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 da, you would miss one fucking note in this long string of absolutely relentless fucking things to hit and drop the whole combo. I wanted to scream! Snow Warrior, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I like that someone actually went through making an Elite Beat Agents playlist. It's great. Macior, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm very glad to hear. I ended up talking for so long, I probably won't Rimworld tonight, but it's nice to just spend some time with chat for a bit. Would I rather be amazing at Guitar Hero or be amazing at actual guitar? Actual guitar! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I did a little bit, Cammy, yeah. I try not to like go too into detail about meet and greet stuff just in case, you know, some people might not want me to talk about like them, even if obviously I'm not putting names to usernames or anything like that. They might not want that. Oh, but wait, hold on. Oh, you are here? Okay, hold on. Is he actually here or is he AFK? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was the one thing I forgot to do. I was asked to. Mimo! Thank you for the raid. Thank you very, very much. It was Valderas that asked for it. Down and back. Time to move on. I need a love to feel strong. Maybe I'm too good for you. Oh. There's always tomorrow? Yeah, I'm not here tomorrow. I would have to do it like on Monday. Hi, Mimo. Thank you for raiding. Do you have a nice stream? Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up some milk. Yeah, no, I can see the beat map for this one. Although I don't know this one as heavily as some of the others because I feel like it wasn't as mean. So it's not like engraved into my eyeballs. It doesn't like trigger a sense of dread when I hear it. What am I planning on streaming today? I'm just talking today. I only went live like an hour ago, and I was like, maybe I'll rim, but actually I've had a nice time just talking to chat. So I'll probably talk for a little bit more, then take a shower. Which beat map do I remember most? It might actually be Canned Heat. If it's not Canned Heat, it's Jumping Jack Flash. I can see that long ass fucking like 30 hit combo or whatever the fuck it was at the end, where it's like jumping jack flash hit the gas 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 over and over and over again, and it just doesn't. It's fucking relentless. Flaming Phoenix, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you very, very much. Jumping jack flash was mean, dude. And it was also like the notes on cheerleader mode came in so fast that if you missed like 2, your rating tanked all the way. So it was like, yeah, you're doing great, blah, 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 and then it would just suddenly go bleh, really quickly. This song had an awful beat map. I hated it. I think I perfected it and then immediately moved on. Ooh, it's also weird. After hearing the Elite Beat Agents version so much, it almost feels like the originals are wrong. I always remember the da-da-da-da-da-da-da because it had like its own little bit. What songs would you like to see if they did an Elite Beat Agents this in this day and age, chat? What song would you like to sing? And, see, and what would the story be? Tene, shut her back down. It was this part, like trying to do the beat map for this was like, what am I even synced to right now? I think it was his actual words, if I remember, but it just felt like really like bleh. Oh no, I'm sorry, Brimming. Yeah, there were a lot of people. Like, it was really funny because we had like a restricted view of anyone to the side. So it kept looking like that was like there was nobody left, but then there was more. But there's more. But there's more. Hello, Dr. Grimsley. I wonder if like I'd like to do like everybody / Backstreet's Back. That would be fun. Does it get hard to hear people during virtual meetings and greetings? Sometimes that one was actually really good because they had a microphone with the most crazy powerful like fall off or drop off that I've ever seen. Like, I could not hear any of the convention outside of like the person who was directly like straight on the mic. It was really cool. I don't think I'd like the mouse mode for EBA. Like, not having it on the screen, but I would tap, I think would honestly make it harder because it's an entirely different, like when I tried to play Elite Beat Agents with a tablet using my PC screen, that was so fucking hard compared to just being able to, like, tap what I can see on the screen with a stylus. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and like, yeah, the bigger the screen gets, the harder it is to tap. Yeah, panel acoustics were good. A lot of places will use headsets, which obviously has like a cleanliness kind of or a hygiene concern to them. So if they can get like good audio just with the panel and a mic with really good isolation, then that's great. Personally, I feel like that's probably a better way to go. Like, I've had a couple of times where someone at the end of the line of like all those people picks up the headset, and I'm sitting there thinking, I personally wouldn't put that on. Like, I'm really like, you know, I'm weird about hygiene. I couldn't put on a headset that like, you know, all those people had put on. It just, I can't do it. Ba-da-ba-ba. Constant hygienes. It's not like a slight against anyone's personal hygiene. It was literally just, if someone else has worn a headset, I don't want to put that shit on my head. Like, even if it was like, you know, my mother wearing a headset, I wouldn't then want to put it on directly after her. I don't know why. I'm just skeevy about it. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da, bum, 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 bum. Easy, if you say E or cheese again, I'm going to ban you again. Ba, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's always really nice meeting people, and duo meet and greets are nice as well because like you get to meet people who are like fans of us both, fans of only one, and then you get to hear some cool lore and stories and stuff like that. Some cool Hugh Laurie, yeah. You know what? Fuck you. I've been talking consistently since about 5 p.m. today. It is midnight. Get off my ass. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Anarchy. Anarchy's nice to me. Anarchy's nice to me. Anarchy can be my new mod. Heck the rest of you. What did you do? You two are fine. Fine. Just unmod Gray. Now I'm depressed. Oh no. Was meant to be kind of love that lasts forever. Oy. I don't like this song. Every time I messed up even slightly, I would, like when I was learning it, I would quit because I didn't ever want to make the girl sad. What are you missing? Oh, so the story for this one is like, it's a young family and a little girl and her mother and father, and the father has to go away for a work trip before Christmas. And he's like, don't worry, little one, I'll be back for Christmas. And then, like, weeks pass, and the little girl's like talking about how dad's gonna be back for Christmas. And then suddenly she gets yelled at by her mother, and she can't understand why mother would be yelling. And the mother's like, no, just don't talk about daddy. He's never coming back because he's dead. But the little girl is convinced that dad will still be back for Christmas. And eventually the mother is like, okay, we'll get the house ready for dad to be back for Christmas. And then, like, so you're, like, doing this song the whole time, and it's helping them do their Christmas preparations and stuff. And then at the very end of the song, his ghost comes back with a little teddy bear for her, and the mom and the daughter run over and cry and cuddle him. Through the power of dance, they revived his ghost. Every time I messed up the beat map, it was definitely because I was crying too much. Definitely. Yeah, and the fail cutscene, I think, is basically like he never shows up and then she grows up disillusioned with life or something. I don't remember. It was fucked up. Yeah, this is the one song where there's like, instead of having like the pow pow, yeah, kind of noises as you hit beat notes, it's just like these little gentle twinkle sounds. What song is this? You're the Inspiration by Chicago. So this is where his ghost starts showing up. And it shows his footsteps materializing and walking down the pavement. When you love somebody. When you love somebody. No one needs you more than I. Very, very, very good song. But yeah, it was like, what the fuck? This is a funny game about like, about a bunch of dudes dancing people back into success. Oh, that's amazing, Sweet Karma. It is a beautiful song. It just like, you know, upsets me a little bit. Oh no, I've just seen what's next. Okay, cool, thank God. It didn't skip. It was gonna be so insensitive. This is still like a tone switch, but it skipped the one that I thought it was gonna hit. There's an all, thank you for the 600 bits. Thank you so much. But it all feels old, it's a good life. That's what I'm told. But everything, it all just feels the same. How bad was it? It was YMCA. I don't know why it skipped. It might be a permissions issue because shuffle isn't on. I don't know why it skipped. I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. Have I hydrated so much? I'm almost out of water. You. Don't wanna be you. I liked this one a lot. This one was so lighthearted. This one was like, was he like a former baseball star who had kind of lost his groove, saving a child from like a sand monster, I think, on a roller coaster? And he uses his special like baseball move to defeat it with the baseball. Minor threats, so pay no mind. Do you really wanna be like them? Do you really wanna be another trend? Do you wanna be part of that crowd? 'Cause I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. What I'm saying is, this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Baseball attack, go. It was like, you know, the Hank special ball 1,000-mile-per-hour killer missile. I don't know. It was something ridiculous. Just like you. It's so good, isn't it? Wow. Whoa! What song is, oh, sorry, what film is this from? Probably like every 2000s teen movie. Many. Didn't we just did this? We just did this, right? Skip. I love it, but we just did that one. Oh, some of these are getting skipped for rights, I think. Because I did not click this one, but that's okay. There's actually a bunch missing. That's sad. And in this one, music-hating aliens have invaded Earth and imprisoned anyone that might dare, like, try and play tunes. And then they zap the Elite Beat agents, which causes them to become petrified. And then everyone in the prisons is like, EBA! EBA! And they revive them with the power of their belief, all the people that the EBA helped. And then they like break out of their imprisonment and this song starts up. It's so cool. And then on the hardest mode, because the song's so fucking fast and all the beat things are so tiny, you immediately fail, which is such a buzzkill. The first time you just fuck it up. The Japanese cheer squad version? Do you mean like Owendan or do you mean the cheerleader mode? Because I play both. Hi, Mystery Ben. Dragging my feet below. Most of them are, I think, Curly. They never felt quite right to me. I don't know why. Probably because I wasn't playing with a stylus. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The game is Elite Beat Agents. It's not easy to play these days because you kind of need a DS screen. If you try and emulate it, you're going to have a bad time because it just doesn't really work that well with a mouse or a tablet. Da, 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 da. You could get a tablet with a screen and it would be similar. It never felt as snappy to me. Bum, 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 ba-da. I wonder if I could like, oh, do you think I could emulate it on an iPad? I bet you I could find a DS emulator, put it on my iPad, and that would actually be pretty fucking close. That would work really well. Da, 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 da. I have a working 3DS. I don't know where my copy of Elite Beat Agents is. It's in storage somewhere. Oh yeah, no, I've never emulated anything. I love Nintendo. Praise be. Yeah, no, I have a box of DS games that were like all put in like I think the garage or maybe the loft or something. Okay, it does work. It just didn't work on the playlist for some reason. There you go. You can dress me up in dirt. Is that the box to the copy of Final Fantasy VII you never opened? No, that's the PlayStation box. I like it better when it hurts. This is actually one of those songs that I kind of almost like the cover better for. But you can't get like a good quality version of the covers. They sound awful. Hold on, let me go find the bitrate for you. It's really funny. Hold on, let me... This would be Lala directly ripped from the DS. Oh, it's so gloriously tinny. I like how you never noticed this as a kid playing it on a DS. You can dress me up in dirt. But yeah, they were all covers. None of the original music was in there. I don't know why. I like the singer. Maybe I'm just used to it. Was that one? Oh, this was the one where you were playing the immune system, I think? Yeah, you were like, was it a girl? She was like trying to do an audition or something? You were trying to do an audition and you had to like get her healthy for it because you were her immune system? Or like, yeah, you were an antibody. I don't remember what this one was at all. Which fucking story was Skater Boy? I feel like I remember it, but I don't remember which one it was. The taxi guy? I don't even remember the taxi guy. I'm sorry, taxi guy. I don't know who you are. No, the first level was Walkie Talkie Man. No, wait, that was the dog. I don't know anymore. No, wait, the dog was Rock This Town, and the first level was Walkie Talkie Man, right? I don't remember. Highway Star was the dog. Okay. I don't know anymore, chat. I don't know which one was which. I feel like I only heavily know the final, like, 5 songs because those are the ones that got really hard. The taxi guy was a speed demon who kept getting in trouble, but a pregnant lady needs him to rush her to the hospital, so he busts out the speed one last time. I see. Your train got stranded, so you're in a hotel paid for by the railway company. Oh, Jesus. I hope you get to where you want to be soon. That would be nightmarish for me, right? Because, like, I need my creature comforts. I need my entire skincare routine. I need, like, my thyroxine and so on and so forth. And that makes me really paranoid. Like, if I was going on a day trip somewhere and then I got stuck and wasn't able to get back to those things, I would stress out horribly. Da 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 da. High maintenance streamer? I like my routine, dude. Do you think she actually does that note properly, or do you think there's some tweaking going on there? Yeah, she says, weary-old. How dare you doubt Avril? Sorry. My bad. She did it unplugged? That's cool. It's your birthday? Oh, happy birthday! Hop hop! Okay, we have left Elite Beat Agent Space. Happy Womb Escape! You made it! Da 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 da, you're supplying. Don't ever say that again. I am merely repeating what my value chat members are saying. You love Greece? Spelled like the country. Let's listen to a Wendon. I wonder if that's actually... Probably is. Okay, I typed in a Wendon and initially it gave me Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, that's what I wanted. meditate my direction. Feel your way. I don't recognize the songs by name on here. I do like the one that was at the end, and I don't know which one that is. There's quite a few in here. I'm not sure it's on here, actually, the one that I like. Ready, Steady, Go? Yeah, that's the one I... Oh, no, I see it. I was looking for it, but it was halfway down the list for some reason, even though it's the ending song. Yeah. Get good sleeps. Thank you very much for joining me, even though I was super late. I apologize for late. Thank you very much. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, we can do a little bit of a wind on. Are you ready? Ready, steady, wish me good luck. Ready, steady, never look back. Let's get started, ready, steady, go. I did have a busy day, but I was very glad to be able to finish it off by hanging with you guys. I would have gotten sad and stressed if I had not been able to. You were this close to eating a chat member? Why? You went feral? I was away for like less than 24 hours and you almost like Lord of the Flies? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do, do, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yes, they had an emotionally devastating level in every single one of the games, but I don't remember what the premise was for the two Winden games. I think one of them was like dead boyfriend. If I had to hazard a guess, I feel like I remember it being dead boyfriend. I could go look it up. Let me go find out. Let's see. Oh, and done levels. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. God, that's so shameless, dude. Like, the Wikipedia article didn't have the details for each level, so I'm like, fine, I'll fucking click the fandom wiki, and it's just a copy-paste of the Wikipedia article. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. Main helped characters. Tetsu Ishida died in a motorcycle accident. Oh, isn't it like he's trying to communicate with his girlfriend that he left behind? After dying in a motorcycle accident, his spirit is sent to heaven. He tells the angel there that he had a fight with his wife, Ryuko, and begs him to go back to Earth so he can confess his love to her. He only has 3 hours to do so. Oh, that's just fucking depressing. This was one of the Full Metal Alchemist episodes, yeah. Or sorry, openings. But I don't know which song corresponds to it. Yeah, I feel like I remember like seeing his spirit or something. I think the song was good. but I don't know what it's called because it's in Japanese. Oh, wait, no, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think that's it. I think, if this is the one that I think it is. Yeah, I remember this. She has this weird thing where she's like, da 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 da. Oh no. I remember this. Toxic, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Da da. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's weird what we can remember. I couldn't remember this song at all, and now I'm like, yeah, I know this. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I remember it. What's the song name? Over the Distance by Hitomi Yaida. Cover when? I was actually like, it was really funny. I was having like a conversation with a friend and I was like, I don't know if I could do a lot of like VTuber concerts because a lot of them focus on like Japanese music. It depends. Can I sing like old ass songs from like Oendan and the Fruits Basket openings? Because if so, I'll do it. But otherwise, no, I'm good. That's very kind of you, chat. I would sing this one, although the notes are pretty crazy. She's got a beautiful voice. I could do Baka Mitai. Oh, that's amazing, Anarchy. Yeah, no, genuinely, it would just be an excuse to do like the Fruits Basket songs and stuff. Perfect. What a pretty song. I think emotionally I was more wrecked by the whole father coming back as a ghost to say a last Christmas goodbye to his daughter kind of thing. That did resonate with me more. But this was a very pretty song. I think there was an Asian Kung Fu Generation song in Owendan, right? Hold on. Investigating. Yeah, is this it? I remember this one, yeah. That'll be my thing. My thing will be like I will just cover like male songs and just really weird shit. Yeah, you can cover songs in languages you don't speak. You just kind of have to learn learn the sentences phonetically, which is fine. You can do it. Yeah, how can I continue on with my like divorced dad slash like boomer shtick, but while also still doing Japanese covers? I know. I'll sing songs from an anime that originally came out in like 2001 or some shit. Easy. Yeah, let me show you. Hold on. Is this one? Is this one also in like Naruto or something? I feel like I heard it before Wendan. This sounds Naruto-ish. I'm pretty sure it is. I feel like they had half of the fucking songs that were popular at that time in the anime. This specific one wasn't? Okay. But they did have one in Naruto, is what you're saying. Disappointed Emu! Thank you for the entire year. Thank you very, very much. No, actually, you know what? I can marry like old anime and new anime by specifically singing the opening from 2019 Fruits Basket. And then you can't like make fun of me for only knowing animes from like 2002 or 2001 or whenever the first one came out. Loophole. Yeah, when people are like, what animes have you watched? And I'm like, Fruits Basket 2001, Fruits Basket 2019, Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, and that basically, that's it. Wait, can I do like Yes Roundabout because it was in JoJo's? Okay, cool. But yeah, the Fruits Basket openings are pretty. Like which ones do I like? I think opening 2, is it? What's this one? Hello? I don't think that was it. Pretty though. Opening 3. Yeah! Prism! Hi, Saint Sakura! I love Fruits Basket. Thank you, Bao. Finray, thank you so much for the year. And Ryu, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Can you visualize the anime characters walking towards the screen? Fucking trope to this song. There's even a beat for them to do it to. They are walking towards the screen so hard. Oh, now they're walking across the screen together. Red Mage, thank you for the 2 years. Thank you, thank you. I think my favorite though, I don't know, it might be opening 4. Yeah, this one is really good. I think that's why I like it, Gray. It's very Ragnarok Online sounding at the start. Dude, they do stare into the sunset in this opening. How did you know? Jason, thank you for the 7 months, and Fallen Angel, thank you for the 9 months. They are all staring into the sunset together, and one of them has his hand in his pocket. The other one has the hand on the hip. Oh my god. Thank you for the 9 months, Fallen Angel. I appreciate it. I love anime openings. Okay. I'm gonna finish off with one of my favorites, and I'm gonna go and wash my hair because this hair oil is making me want to scream. Can I do this one? I would do this one. This is anime, right? Yeah, Flight of the Conchords is an anime. Too much bubble mixture. They all just wanna be bubbles. They all just wanna be bubbles. Really, Sheba? Stop these kids from doing spews. And stuff like that. And stuff like that. I mean, if you don't listen to the lyrics, it does sound sincere, right? I mean, it is also sincere because it was done for charity, but you know what I mean. Don't stop blowing all the money on couches. $1,121. We need to build a trap so we can catch all the robbers. You've never heard this? I mean, it is like it was like a Red Nose Day style equivalent charity song done by a band who hadn't like they're really really good, but they hadn't been in like the public consciousness for a while, I think. At least not like in a large way. And the song itself is also still like 13 years ago. Inside. Da, 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 da. The way that they made the lyrics was this is actually like you can watch the footage, but they talked to a bunch of kids for their ideas on how they could raise money for charity. And this was the kids' idea. Like the lyrics are from what the kids told them. In a bowl. anymore. I know late night come knock on my door. We sneak in the room where my parents know my dad leaves the jeans lying on the floor and the backpack. That's more. I can't. I fucked it up. Da 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 da. Don't need to worry. Don't need to hide. I just tell my dad to feel inside. And stuff like that. Help the kids. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's kind of like, it is a little bit of a piss take, but it's done like sincerely because you should help the kids. Yeah, it was like all suggested directly by the kids. The kids are like, yeah, just, you should do stuff like that. And then maybe we can ask the prime minister to give money or get money from the queen kind of suggestions. And stuff like they were like, maybe he can check behind his couch or something. Or no, it was like maybe if he spends less money on couches for his house, he will be able to have more money for the hospitals. They were all very funny. I like those kids. They were great. And then you think about the fact that all of those kids are now actually like adults in probably their mid-20s, and then you start feeling like a little bit sick and awful. And I'm gonna leave you with like that existentialism, and I'm gonna go take my shower. So thanks very much for hanging out, everybody. It was awesome to spend time with you. Thank you for coming to attend this really late small stream. I will not be live tomorrow, so please make sure to follow the channel, check out my socials for updates on when it will next be. It should be Sunday, barring any unforeseen like disasters or something like that. Also check out my YouTube channels. I have a new video and new shorts up, so please go have a look at those. Thank you so much for spending this evening with me. Let me see who I can send you all over to in the meantime. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I will send you guys over to... Send you guys over to Snuffy. I don't get to read Snuffy that much. Please say hi to Snuffy for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you'll have a wonderful evening wherever you end up. And I will see you all again very soon. It may not be tomorrow, but do not worry, chat, because absence makes the heart grow fonder, and it will be over before you know it, and I will be back. So don't worry. Don't panic. Are you panicking? You're not panicking, right? I'm going to leave. I'm going to close the door. If I hear you freak out the minute the door is closed, I'm going to be very upset. You have your water. You have your food. You have your chew. Just be calm. Okay. Okay, you look calm. All right, that's great. Okay, bye. Are you calm?